Hey, what's going on? Back on the smart car. Yes, unfortunately, I'm back on the smart car. Well, the Element is getting ready to do the engine swap on it. So I have it at the storage. That will be next video. So I have the van out right now because I'm gonna start working. Well, not working on it, but drive it. So I'm gonna drive it instead of the Element. And also I got to get the smart car front suspension kind of fixed. It's making like the struts are loose. I think it's just because they have like a little top hat type deal. And this is what it is, just a rubber. It's a rubber like bump stop thingy and a bearing that's inside for it to, you know, help it turn, and also so it won't when it's hitting a bump. Besides this, the strut has that rubber top hat to it to cushion the strut to the car. So I think that's worn out, and it looks like somebody over tightened it, because I had like a ½ inch of thread on one side and barely 2/3,000 of a thread on the other side, so on the driver's side. So I think the driver's side may be okay, but something is not right about the passenger side. So I want to go ahead and take a look at that and just basically pull it apart and see exactly what's wrong. So let's take a look real quick. Alrighty, so let's see. So that's it right there. It fell down because I jacked the car up, and it's like that on both sides. Let's see if I can get you. There you go. Ooh, that one does look messed. Well, I don't know. That one looks. That was the one that looks okay, but like it wasn't a whole lot of threads like that other side was. So, so on this side, in order to get this off, I don't necessarily have to pull the strut off the knuckle. I don't have to do that. What I do have to do is remove the tie-in rod and the sway bar linkage, and the whole unit will then drop completely down, and we could get it off that way. So that's what I'm gonna go for right now. I'm gonna try it. We did it on Scott's smart car, but we was putting a lift kit on it, so it really didn't have to take too much off. But let's take a look and see. All right, so I tried to undo this nut here, but it's just spinning. Now I did notice that it does have a Allen hole there, so we can take it off that way. Holy crap, I didn't even know that was messed up like that. So let's see if I could find that Allen. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, and I believe that is a 16. So what I'm using is these pass-through ratchet set. Let's see, turn this around. Alrighty, that should do it. Alrighty, perfect. Got that off. Alright, so the second thing is this tie rod end. So I believe that is just a tad bit bigger. I think it's a 17. Yep. So I'm gonna put a 17 on here. Okay, that wasn't tight at all. That thing is. Alrighty, so get that off. Let's see here. There we go. Now we should be able to pull it all the way down. You know what, at least I thought. Alright, so I was able to force it down, and this is the part I want to replace. It doesn't look too bad, but I just knew it was something wrong. It's supposed to just pop right off, I thought. Nope. Let's see. That was 3. Let's see, I thought it was a. Alrighty. Don't try that at home, kids. I'm a trained professional. Alright, sorry for the noise. Part of living in a neighborhood. I should have done this at my storage. It probably would have worked out better for me. But further inspection, the struts are no good. They just go down, and it's supposed to come up pretty fast. It's rebounding very, very, very slowly. But I can't leave the car like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back together real quick. Alrighty, so I got it back together, and put my spring thingies on here. so I have to go through that again. So the next thing I need to do is just push it down and get it back in the wheel well. So at least I got my safety Crocs on. See if I can do this. Oh, nope, they didn't do it. All right, so it's back up in there now. So next thing I need to do is just remove these off of here. So I'm gonna have to. This is gonna take forever. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. We got the spring and everything back in there. Like I said, I need to get new struts for it, so probably just do all 4, get some nice struts for it. The tie rod end bushings, well, the tie rod end, the rubber housing on it is still sealed, the grease is still in there, but it is very, very loose. Like you could fling it and just boom. So probably going to need to replace those as well. The sway bar bushings, good. They're not like hard, rock hard or anything like that. It kind of still smushy, so I'm gonna leave those alone. The sway bar linkage dog bones, they're actually fine as well. They still stiff, and the rubber around the housing is still good, so I'm gonna leave those alone. We already did brakes and shoes on it, so I'm good there. So yeah, so the only thing left is to replace those actual struts, and got that aside, wrapped up on there, and that's pretty much it. If you have to replace that top bushing, it's probably best to have a set of shocks sitting on standby, just in case you got to replace those as well. I wish I would have just went on ahead and ordered them, but I didn't. I did go ahead and lithium grease everything like the lower control arm. Now I did check the lower ball joint and it looked okay. It didn't feel sloppy or anything like that, so I think I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit longer. The car has I think 168,000 miles on it. It's a 08, so I'm not 100% sure if they need to be changed yet, but they still look good. I know for a fact the inner parts are still good. So once I get the wheel on and get it lowered, then I can go ahead and screw down the top part of the strut, because you could you know, wrench it down right now, but as soon as you lower the car down, it's just gonna pop up some. So you want to wait till it's all the way on the ground with a weight on it, and then go ahead and bolt it down. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This will be the last video. Not last video on the smart car. I told you 2 more, so we got 1 more to go. But this is gonna be the last video here. My next video, I will be doing the Element. Probably gonna take a couple weeks. I'm probably gonna take the next week off and not do absolutely anything at all whatsoever. So yeah, until December, the first week of December, that's when I will go ahead and swap the engine in the Element, because I want to get her back going perfectly fine. She's okay right now. Like I said a couple videos ago, there's a little timing chain slap, but other than that, it's fine. She does leak a little oil, so, and I need to dry these other cars I have because they've just been sitting. So I was just gonna let it sit for a few weeks and then go ahead and do the engine swap. Well, engine replace. That's not an actual swap, just replace, and call it a day. Until then, guys, talk to you later.